Hey guys, welcome back to the Ability Warriors podcast. It's your host, MJJJJJ. What is up? I'm lying here in my bed. Woo! Self-care. What? Yeah, for some reason I'm very hyper and I don't know why, but it is what it is, and I want to wish you guys happy Canada Day, happy birthday to our lovely country, and if you're not from here, if you're from overseas, if you're new to the country, welcome, but yeah, and if you're new to this podcast, welcome again. I post Thursdays through Sundays. So if you like what you hear in this episode, you can go check out, I think I have around 30-ish episodes. So you can check out that catalog. And yeah. So I think I'm going to post this in the next couple of weeks. I don't know if I want to post this in my posting schedule this week. But I think it'll be maybe relevant this week, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to ramble and stick to the point. Sorry if you can hear the noise, but I have 2 air conditioners going, and it's Canada, and it's in the summertime, so it's really, really warm, so I apologize for that. But anyway, today's topic is, being in love with being lonely. And I know that sounds weird, especially for me, coming from my background, and me feeling like I always need to have someone in my life. I always need to have that constant connection with people, and I need to feel loved romantically, and I need to feel like I am worth something to someone, and that is not true. You don't need to feel worth anything to anyone, because you are your own best friend. You are your own ride and thrive. You will be with you until your last breath. So, and your partner might be with you. I hope that happens for me. But at this point, if it doesn't, that is totally okay. And I know I sound like I have imposter syndrome, because in the past couple podcasts I have said that I don't feel this way, but I really do. Like, yes, it sucks, and I really do want to share my life with somebody, but I'm not at that right place right now where I feel like having somebody in my life would benefit them or me. So I'm just gonna see where life takes me, and if I do end up with someone out of happenstance, out of a random encounter, if I end up with a crap load of friends somehow, then I'm just gonna take advantage of that situation. But really, I am not looking for anything romantic, and like I've found out recently that I get more out of being alone. I get more out of going internally and seeing what I truly want, what I truly need, and not pleasing other people, not thinking, oh, I have to look this way or I have to act this way. Maybe it's the groups that I've been in, that probably has a great deal to do with it, actually. I'm just taking care of myself and watching myself grow, and it's a wonderful thing, to be honest with you. Like, usually I would sit here and be like, yeah, I completely want a relationship, I want a marriage, I want all the things, I want to have a ton of friends, and that is all true. Don't think that I have completely done a 180 with that, but I honestly am starting to come around to the idea that it's not who you have around, it's what you do with the time that you're given. I know that doesn't really make sense, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you can fill your time with talking to friends, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I did that earlier today, but I found myself honestly bored. Like, I would have rather been on my newfound obsession. It's like a Netflix kind of created thing, but more like knowledge based. I'm not sponsored, but it's called Great Courses Plus. It's worth the investment. It's about $20 a month, and I just love it. Again, not sponsored, but I would have rather been doing that than going back to, like, the childhood stuff. I don't know, like, it was a nice brain break, but I like doing the things that I am doing now with the help of certain people and the help of certain friends, and I do really want to go back to my hometown. I really, really do. But I figure worrying about it and ruminating about when I'm actually going to be able to do that is just harming my psyche. It's not making me feel any better about where I am. Like, I put myself here, like, I have to learn that I'm here for a reason, and I can have my moments of regretting it, and I can have all these moments where I'm like, why am I here? There's no purpose for me. But there is a purpose. I just don't know it. I'm not the one to know it. But hopefully down the road something will become a sign and I will be able to see why I was brought here, even if it's just because it was a stepping stone to moving back to my hometown. Like, and I'll talk about my feelings about moving back to my hometown maybe closer to when I do that. That'll be like 10 years from now. But yeah, I need to be happy where I am now, and that's just the way it is. Like, I have made the choices that I made, and now I'm free of the chains that were binding me here. I'm free of the people that were influencing me here. Like, I don't want to speak ill will of them at all. Like, they taught me a lot of life lessons, and they taught me a lot about what I deserve and what I need moving forward. But so yeah, I just want to thank them, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have learned all these life skills. Like, I wouldn't have learned how to stand up for myself in confrontations. I wouldn't have learned how to love another person unconditionally like I did with with actually both of my relationships. Believe it or not. Whether they want to believe it or not. I do still care about them, but they're just not serving the purpose that they need to now. So I honestly still wish them all the best, but we all need to see that in our rearview mirror and just say thank you and move on. So that is what I'm doing. So back to the topic. So lonely is lovely. So basically what that means to me is just having your own space to self-reflect and to pick up hobbies and to gain an inner confidence and to just be you, or find out who you are. Because when I say be you, I realize that some people don't know who they are. So start journaling, try to find out who you are, try to find support groups, try to find things that you love, that you can share that passion with somebody else. Because once you are comfortable in your own skin, you will attract people to you that will be a positive light and maybe become a romantic flame in your life. Who knows? So I just think that being alone is essential, because for me, if I look back on it, I've been in a relationship not with myself for 10 years, and I know I have people out there that love and adore me and that were in my life for a good chunk of time, and that were a very pivotal person in my life. Like, all my people were pivotal people, but yeah, I realized that the beauty is within. You have to do a whole bunch of soul searching, and honestly, I think I know where this is coming from, because it's been a year since my last relationship ended, and I didn't get the closure that I really think I deserved. So I think this is kind of like a closing chapter of that book, and just saying that yes, I had love, and yes, it fell through my fingers, but I also have love in my heart for me, and I need to pursue that. And I need to be okay with the new adventures that are coming. And I need to embrace all the relationships that are about to come into my life, and whether they're romantical or not, I need to just embrace it and realize that not everything has to be romantic. And for me right now, at the spot where I am, that's not wise of me to do. So why would I put somebody through that, and why would I not be the whole version of myself before I gave myself to somebody else? Like, I'm just a full-on work in progress right now. I need to build the bricks to this new house. I need to interior design it. I need to make sure I love what I put into it. I need to make sure, like, health-wise, I need to love what I put in my body, which is basically what I'm trying to say. That's what I mean by internal decorating. I need to love the way I look on the outside. I need to just love all of me. And however long that takes, the person out there waiting for me will continue to wait. And they will be okay with it because they know that somebody out there is destined for them. So it'll come. It will come. You just gotta be patient, and you gotta not think so far into the future. Like, I am 27, and if I think about it, that is kind of old for being single, but it's kind of not, because I've lived a lot of life, and I have gained a lot of knowledge, and I have heard of people. I don't really know people, but I've heard of people that have gotten married and gotten their partners later on in life. So maybe I'm gonna be one of those. Maybe tomorrow I'll find my future partner. Who knows? Like, life is totally up in the air, especially with everything going on outside. Like, you can't really date anyways, so why not take that time to focus on you and focus on the loneliness is lovely mantra, and just write a book or read a book or gain some knowledge by going on these courses plus the Great Courses Plus, and writing your own little lectures and writing notes off of the lectures and learning what you want to learn, soak in all that knowledge that you never had time for before. Like, that goes for pandemic or not. Like, that's why I like being lonely. That's why I love being lonely. Because it gives me time solely for me. Because when I'm in a relationship, I'm solely about them. I'm not about me. And I need to find a way to balance that out. But I need to figure that out first before diving head first. Anyway, I've been rambling, but I want to shamelessly plug my friend Minnie Mancino. She's got a vlogging channel / gaming channel where she does these types of talking bits mixed in with Minecraft and Unknown Empire, and she did an older one Eevee, Pokemon Eevee, and now she's doing Mario. So if you like gaming and you like chatterboxes, you will love both of us. So remember to comment, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in a future, or you will hear me in a future podcast. So remember to add value to yourself and to not think of loneliness as a dark place, but think of it as a point of light in your life. Okay? So, again, MJJJJ is signing off. Love you all. Okay. See you next week. Bye.